the dark side of pretty privilege that they don't talk about. And I will start by saying people will try to humble you and lower your self-esteem because they are insecure with themselves. So they will try to make you feel like you're not all that. They won't compliment you. They will say, I don't want to make you big-headed. You know, they'll do a lot of things to try to like humble you because they assume you're not humble already just because you're pretty or handsome. Another thing is your coworkers and your manager will hate you because of your looks. So if you have a job, it can be hard. People at your job, your coworkers and your managers will hate you because of how you look. They will be mad at you because other people on the job are talking to you or coming up to you, talking to you, being nice to you, wanting to do things for you and things of that nature. Like, they will hate you for it. Another dark side of pretty privilege for women could be like women feel like they will get killed if they don't give their number out, if they don't give their number, to somebody that asks for it. And that gotta be scary for women. That don't really happen for like attractive men or handsome men, but I can only imagine that happens for women who are pretty. They feel like, if I don't get this man my number, he can like lash out and like harm me and stuff like that, and that gotta suck for women. Another dark side of it is people will try very hard to find your flaws. So they look at you like, oh, this person looks so good, they're so perfect in their eyes. So they try like really hard to find your flaws. Like, nah, it gotta be something wrong with you. You're single and you're attractive or you're pretty. They go super hard to try to find your flaws and find anything wrong with you just so they can self-sabotage it because they just don't want to believe you can be amazing and attractive or pretty. But it's very possible for you to be both. And people just assume negative traits about you when you're pretty or when you're attractive. They assume you could be a hoe, you have a roster, or your ego's inflated, or you're stuck up, conceited, full of yourself. Like, they think all of these negative traits about you before you even get to knowing you based on your looks. Also, when you're really pretty or really handsome, attractive, whatever, you can be overly sexualized a lot, and you don't really know who genuinely wants to get to know you and who just want to touch your private parts. It's like a lack of respect. Like, damn, like, I have a personality and a soul too, and I'm very appealing in other ways, not just how I look. So I can understand why some pretty women don't like that, and then some attractive men, like, you know what I'm saying? You are overly sexualized a lot. You can be easily desired, but never really valued. And it's like everybody will want you, yeah, but it's like they don't really want you for the right reasons. They just want to sleep with you or just be able to be around you or have you on their arm to make themselves look good because you're attractive or pretty. Sometimes people will not give you a chance to show them who you are as a person. You just being attractive is enough, so they don't even care to get to know you. They're like, oh, you're attractive, it's enough. I don't even care to ask you questions or to really try to pick your brain because you being attractive or pretty is enough. So they don't even try to really get to know you and like pick apart your personality and like find out who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? If you are a lover girl or a lover boy, and you want an emotional connection, something real, something deep, it can be hard because you're pretty or attractive, because you're just lusted after. Like, people, they think you already have, and people don't really talk about the dark sides of it. People always think your life is so perfect if you're pretty or attractive, and you shouldn't complain about anything or have issues about anything because your life should be great just because you look good. Like, I don't know what world people are living in, but that's not how the world works. Somebody that is pretty or attractive is not just having the best life just because they look good. Like, yes, there are perks, and I will not lie. Yes, there are ups, but they are downs as well. A lot of downs. It's a lot of dark side to that also that people don't talk about or don't even care to listen to or understand because they feel like as an attractive person or a pretty girl, you should have no issues and your life should be good. You have a bunch of people in your life that's giving you love and giving you affection and doing all of these nice things for you when that's not even true. the most attractive and pretty people be lonely, alone. People will dislike you for no reason, for things that they made up in their head about you, just based on how you look. They will assume that you feel like you're above people, or you stuck up, or you feel like you're better than people, or you might not be nice, you might only be superficial, you might only be into certain kind of men or into certain kind of women, or you might be materialistic. They assume all of these negative things about you and dislike you for things that they made up in their head about you, instead of just coming over, talking to you, getting to know you, and picking your brain. They just assume all of these bad things about you, and those are more dark sides of pretty privilege. You are automatically a sex object when you're pretty or attractive, even when you don't try to be, or you're not purposely trying to dress to be. Everything you do is a thirst trap, or everything you do is looked at sexually just because you look good. And it ain't fair, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Life ain't fair. People will assume your success isn't natural. Like, you got your success because of how you look and you didn't really work for it. People won't respect, the things you accomplish because they feel like somebody did it for you just because of how you look. And that's also ridiculous, because it's not always like that. Like, everybody's not the same. And some people actually work hard for what they got, and how they look didn't play a part in them getting it. They just actually put in hard work. And another thing about the dark side of pretty privilege is people will think you've been like that your whole life. Like, some of us have had glow-ups. Some of us don't even feel like we've been attractive our whole life, even if the world thinks that we have. Like, some of us took a long time to actually feel like, okay, I think I'm attractive, I think I look good, I think I'm pretty, I think I'm handsome. Like, some people would think you just been like that your whole life, and some of us have had glow-ups. We went to the gym, we stopped drinking, we stopped smoking, we ate right, we got stressful people out of our life, like, you know what I'm saying? Another thing, especially for women with the dark sides of pretty privilege, is it'd be hard for them to ever have just a male friend because they look good and every guy wants to sleep with them. It'd be hard for them. They might genuinely just want a male friend, and it's hard for guys to actually just treat them like a friend because they look good and they want to sleep with you. Another thing is people will not be able to handle rejection from you, and they will feel tried, like you owe them something. And it's like, nah, like rejection will bother them a lot coming from you specifically when you're pretty or handsome. And people will really feel tried, like you owe them something. It's crazy. Like, you owe them compliments, or owe them, compliments for them to feel better about themselves, or for them to feel like, okay, this attractive person or pretty girl feels like I'm attractive. So, you know what I mean? Like, some people will be having secret competitions with you in their head that you know nothing about. Whole time you think somebody is genuine and is actually your friend, they secretly hate you and are in competition with you. And it sucks because you didn't necessarily do anything to deserve it or to make that happen. It's just because of how you look. It's crazy. Sometimes you even end up in a relationship with somebody or talking to somebody that hates you or is in competition with you secretly, and envious of you, or they're just jealous of the attention that you receive naturally without trying. And it ain't even nothing you ever brag about. It's just something you cannot help. People will pursue you just because you look good and then resent you for the exact same reason. Like, they will pursue you because you look good, but then be getting mad at you when you get a bunch of DMs, you get a bunch of likes, you get a bunch of comments, people trying to hit on you in public, people staring at you in public. Like, they originally wanted you because of how you looked, and then mad at you because you look good. It makes no sense. Being labeled mean, stuck up, unfriendly, unapproachable before people even come and talk to you, which is crazy. You'll be labeled all of those things and they didn't even speak to you at all. They just assume it because you look good. Yeah, people will assume those things about you, and you don't really get a chance to be a person and to show who you are because you're already labeled all of these things before people actually get to know you and speak to you. When you're pretty or handsome, people will hate on you for no reason when you genuinely want to be their friend. And they'll be hating on you for no reason. And you genuinely want to be friends with them because you like them for whatever reason. It's like, damn, I wanted to be cool and you hating on me just because of how I look. It's crazy. Even with business, if you're a pretty girl or attractive man, you'll be wanting to do business with somebody or like network and stuff like that, and people will just be trying to holler at you and sleep with you, or they won't give you opportunities if you don't give them a certain kind of sexual attention or romantic attention. And it sucks because like some people really just be trying to work and make business partners, business friends, and network and like come up in life. And people won't fuck with you because you don't engage in their sexual favors or their romantic interest in you. You don't entertain it, and they will not fuck with you for it. They won't work with you. They might even blackball you and tell other people not to work with you and say something negative about you and make rumors about you just because you wasn't interested in them. But yeah, man, it's a lot of dark sides of pretty privilege that people don't talk about. And those are a couple. If you have any that you feel like is examples of the dark sides of pretty privilege, please leave a comment and let me know what you have dealt with or what you've heard somebody deal with. I want to know everybody's perspective and things that they experienced or dealt with or heard from somebody, because it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? But I go by the name of LOCO. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, leave a like, leave a comment. Yeah, until next time. Peace.